Water signs, Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. This is your end of August reading. I did a time saver reading, so I already shuffled and laid down an oracle and then a tarot clarifier. But I've also got a small deck here for additional clarifiers in case we have some questions about what it is we see here on the board. So I'm just going to get right into it. We have your overall energy being positive movement forward. Let me give you another view. Positive movement forward, okay? And so this is definitely water energy. She's on the water, middle of the ocean, in a sailboat, moving to calmer waters, okay? There's a beautiful journey in front of her, okay? There's plenty of time for reflection because she's still got a way to go before there's any sort of sight of land, right? Out there alone, on your own, okay? And it's also signified here at the top with the number 8, which could be that this is something you've been going through all month long, okay? And because the card just up under that was really interesting, I went ahead and pulled this one too, and it says suffering in silence, okay? So you may have felt alone or been alone in a situation where nobody really knew exactly what you were going through, okay? Or how deep it was or how hard it was. And this is like, again, not only is she alone, but she's at the end of something, right? So this is possibly the end of a journey, an end of a situation, or to kind of signify that you're at like your wits' end, right? And so it's also signified with a 9. And so this could be like end of August going into September, or this is the energy of what was positive movement forward throughout the course of the month. But in that movement, there's some things that you're still going through that you may not be talking about or discussing. All right. Now the tarot card that clarified the overall energy is the 4 of Wands. So this could be about a relationship, seeing eye to eye. I also get, again, reflection, and maybe who you see in the mirror is something or someone completely different than what everybody else sees, right? This could be in terms of duality, or some sort of vital connection, okay? A connection to self, a connection to someone else, connection to spirit, okay? So I'm going to move on into the reading. What we have for past energy is recognition and reward, okay? We also have 7 of Cups. So I'm kind of wondering if this is a situation where it may have been a third-party situation, to where there were other options on the table, right? Recognition and reward may be that in the past you won some sort of a competition, okay? But this is also kind of telling me that maybe you chose something correctly. You feel like you chose something correctly, or you chose the correct person, okay, in the past. Where you are right now is fertility and 6 of Pentacles. Also another 3, okay? And so fertility is that you could be pregnant, you could be birthing a new situation, you could be starting something new. This could also be a new third party, right? So when I say third party, this could be a person, a place, or a thing outside of this relationship that is impacting, influencing this relationship. And this 6 of Pentacles card also has 3 people in them, right? So there's something new that has started. So this could be like a new business venture in terms of work. This could be a new child coming in. This could be that someone has a new partner, and giving to 2 situations, okay? This could be like a juggling act. It could also be that you're having to split your time between work and school, a relationship and work, mommyhood and being a wife, having 2 businesses, having a steady 9 to 5, but also juggling with entrepreneurship. Okay, so let's see what this current placement has to say with this clarifier. Tell us about fertility and 6 of Pentacles. Fertility and 6 of Pentacles. Definitely some third-party energy going on here, and somebody is paying attention though. All right, so if this is you with the third party, somebody is paying attention, and this could be the significant other that you might be stepping out on. They might be watching you, okay? Or this could be you watching your partner to see if there's some sort of third party. But somebody wants to know what's going on. Somebody has questions because there's something new that's going on, and they can tell. They can tell that they're not getting your undivided attention, okay? There's somebody possibly in the wings watching and waiting, right? So the next card right behind that is a victory. So somebody is looking for a victory, trying to get a victory, feeling victorious. But again, I'm feeling people are watching. So somebody, wow, it's like, whew. Somebody is moving from a victory to a situation where they feel like they're constantly fighting for something, that they're constantly battling different things, battling different opinions, different obstacles. But these are action cards, right? So they're moving into a place where somebody's needing to make a decision. Somebody's getting ready to make a decision, okay? A decision about a commitment, a marriage, a decision about, maybe we need counseling, right? Somebody is about to make a decision. This is interesting. I want to pull a card from this other deck just to see. So I want to go ahead and move on to the next position, but every time I clarify it, I end up with more questions. All right. So current placement. Let's get an oracle for this one and see if we can get a final message for current placement. Time for a nap. So somebody needs a break, and we may be taking a break in this relationship, okay? We may be needing some sort of rest. Somebody's tired, right? All the conflict, all the battling, all the third-party energy, all of these outside influences are exhausting. It's a lot to deal with, okay? So the break or needing the break could be the third-party energy. It could be that thing that you're not getting in this relationship that you're so desperately needing. Maybe time away, time apart. Maybe you're just really tired physically because you aren't getting enough of sleep from the juggling, right? Okay. So we'll go ahead and move on to the energy for your subconscious. So in the back of your mind, what you're not talking about, but what you're thinking about is heartache and loss. But that's another 3, okay? Heartache and loss. And so this is a feminine energy. I'm seeing that she is wearing a cross, and it sits there in her bosom, if you can see it. Okay? And so this is a spiritual woman. This is a woman who, at the very least, believes in God, right? And this is also clarified with the Empress card. So the heartache and loss could be that the third party is an Empress, because these are both feminine energies. These are 2 different feminine energies. And so maybe this is where there are 2 feminine energies and 1 masculine, right? So is the heartache and loss the fact that you are the Empress? Is this that there may have been a loss of a child, right? Because the Empress is a mother, okay? And it could be that the Empress is the one having the heartache and loss, right? So what about heartache and loss? What about heartache and loss? Page of Swords, right? Heartache and loss because someone saw something, someone heard something, needing a break, needing rest, right? They heard something, they saw something about the Two of Cups. Maybe they're realizing that that the other person might be the Empress, or that there is another woman in this connection, okay? So maybe you have already done the research. Maybe you've already found out that there is a third party and that you know this to be true, or that they're still dealing with a third party that maybe you believed was gone. Like, I thought it was 2. I thought it was 2 and now it's 3. You've already won. You'd already won, right? You'd already been chosen, or you'd already made your choice. The choice had already been made, okay? The choice had already been made, or so we thought, okay? And then all of a sudden, these 3s, still 3s. So is this a new person? Like, I won over everybody that was there before, you know? I got you, you got me. And then something happened where someone new was introduced, right? And maybe I connect with them better. Like, I thought this was the one, but maybe it's not. And somebody was suspicious and they did some research and they found something. It's breaking their heart, okay? Yeah, 4 of Cups. 4 of Cups. 4 of Cups. So this is rejecting an offer, not wanting an offer, not wanting to be rejected in this situation. Not wanting to be a part of this third party. Like, I thought this was in the past. I thought this was, you know, something that was over. I thought we'd move forward from that, right? But it looks like we haven't. I don't want this. This is not what I signed up for. This is not what I was promised. This is not what I want. Or I need to think about, contemplate, meditate on what it is that I want to do now. Now that I have this information, now that I've seen what I've seen or heard what I've heard, right? So your challenge, right? What is blocking you right now is authority with the 4 and the 6 of Cups, okay? So who is this authority? Is this authority, is this God? Is this, you know, is this spirit? Is this the divine energy, right? Somebody who's in charge. Somebody who has a say-so, okay? Who has the say-so? Who has the power? And this is like past energy, past life energy, a past person energy. Is this someone from your past having control, still having some control? This person who was in the connection, still having some authority, still causing blockages in your relationship and your connection. King of Pentacles. And at the bottom of the deck from the King of Pentacles is the Tower card, right? And so this Tower card is kind of maybe showing me that the money is not looking so good, or it was looking better at one point and it's maybe going to shit or getting ready to go to shit very soon. And this is a blockage because the finances aren't right. The finances aren't right. And it's almost like we're going back to where we came from. We're going backwards, right? So consciously, what you're thinking about in the forefront, okay, is spiritual union and Wheel of Fortune. I'm seeing this 2 ways. Spiritual union, right, is what you're thinking about. This is your infinity, your forever person, right? Who do I end up with? Who should I end up with? What is my my marriage going to look like after this karmic cycle? Am I in a karmic cycle or am I in a spiritual union? Is this relationship what is on the horizon for me after this cycle is completed? Or maybe this union is not a spiritual union and the cycle is almost over. So I want to definitely clarify this spiritual union. Spiritual union, Wheel of Fortune. Spiritual union, Wheel of Fortune. I feel like this 2 and this 10 is telling me that this relationship may be coming to an end, but you're just not sure because the monkey in this photo is blindfolded, so he can't see, or he hasn't been seeing something for maybe an entire year. Not seeing another 3. Foresight, preparation, also waiting for ships to come in. So is this that the spiritual union, or this union, this relationship is a karmic cycle because there keeps being 3, and maybe you didn't see that there was always a 3. Maybe the third party kept changing. Maybe, you know, it was the job at one point. Maybe at another point there was like other lover, right? Maybe it was the kids at one point. Maybe it was, you know, we need to start a business. You know, it's like it's always something in this connection that seems like another thing to get over, some new cycle. It's always a cycle, right? We need to come together, or we've been working together this whole time trying to work on something, and it's just not going in our favor. We need it to go in our favor. All right, and this card is the King of Cups. The King of Cups is a loving king. He's very loving, but he doesn't show emotion. He doesn't show emotion. Clarify the King of Cups. The King of Cups is making investments, but investments into what? Investments into a single person. Investments into a single person. So maybe it's that he does have emotion, but the emotion is not for you. Or she does have emotion, but the emotion is not for you. Somebody here has emotions for someone that they're wanting to invest in, but it's not the union that they're currently in. And they're waiting for this cycle to be over in order to get justice, in order to get fairness, in order to balance the scales. So what's going on in the near future for you is power, another 8, and then we have the 3 of Pentacles, another 3, okay? And so, you know, this is duality. This could be Leo season, because this one is kind of like the strength card to me. But this is like beneath you, inside of you, within you. Your other part is very strong. There's a lot of strength here. It's also asking you to be very strong, because you may be learning something. Okay, you may be learning something about this third party. You may be learning something about this relationship. You may be learning something about yourself, but you could also be the one doing the teaching. Okay? High Priestess. This could be you sharing wisdom, sharing knowledge, using your intuition. Okay? Being balanced, learning how to be strong, learning how to be balanced. There's a great lesson in here for you. Okay, and there's going to be a small offer of stability here for you, the Page of Pentacles, but it's something that is new. It's something that is youthful. It's something that you haven't been doing very long. It's something that you haven't known very long. Someone maybe that you haven't known very long. Yeah, you're being called to wait. There's like a halt in something. So something has to be addressed, because you have to wait. And maybe you're deciding to wait and to accept this small offer from somebody who is a third party, somebody possibly from your past. Maybe you're wanting to offer them something. And I feel like we're kind of in the energy where we're just wanting to slow down. Whatever the course is that you're currently on, you're not sure that you want to follow in that same direction. You may want to take some time, take a break, in order to reassess, to reflect, to think about some things, to listen to your intuition. Maybe your intuition is telling you that that you may have to change courses, okay? So I'm going to pull a card for like spirit advice from a completely different oracle deck. And it's going to ask for a message for the water signs, Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. All right. Be gentle with yourself. All right. And I'm seeing maybe possibly a mother and child, father and son type of energy. This is kind of, again, resting, relaxing, taking a break, taking it easy, being gentle with yourself, right? So the card reads, take your foot off the gas and don't push yourself so hard. If you need to rest, then take a break. The world won't fall apart if you nap. Renew, dear one. You are a treasure. Be gentle with yourself. And so for all of this stuff that's going on and all of these different energies that are coming in, that are having an effect on whatever it is you have going on, you know, don't be hard on yourself. Be gentle with yourself. Allow yourself time to rest and take a break and do what it is that you need to do for you. Okay? Just take care of you, all right? Thanks for watching. Love you. Bye.